Hello fellow hunters, welcome to a Mandy tips and tricks video. If you're watching this, then that means you're probably a beginner and want to know more about monster hunting. So I'm going to give you my tips and tricks for beginners getting into Monster Hunter. Now I normally don't comment on Kotaku's articles. They actually said that this game was very hard to get into, which is false. It is really easy to get into and it's the easiest Monster Hunter right next to Monster Hunter World. You know, throw that article in the trash. It might look intimidating at first, but you'll get the hang of it. Alright, tip number 1 is to master your preferred weapon. I use mainly dual blades because I like the speed and the way they fight. There are plenty of weapons you could use and they're all at your disposal at the container over here, or any container. All you have to do is manage your equipment, change your equipment. You have all the weapons at your disposal here, so don't be afraid to experiment with other weapons, because while I do use dual blades, sometimes I'll dabble in a little bit of charge blade or switch axe or something like that. So always be open to experimenting with new weapons, but also mastering the weapon that you like the most. And there's this handy training area, so you could just, you know, experiment or practice your craft to your heart's content. Alright, the next step is the bunny dangos. Now bunny dangos aren't just cute shish kebabs, they are used to help you in the upcoming quest. Now each bunny dango has their own unique stat buff, so pick the one that better suits you, and when you find one that you really like, you could order as usual, and that basically is you could save a bunny dango that you always like to order and have a preset bunny dango. They are very cute and they're very handy. Alright, so we're gonna munch on a bunny dango and we're gonna get some stat buffs. My next tip is to get the items from the box. Now this could be very helpful, especially first aid and the rations, and also meat bait. And depending the monster, they'll put like an antidote or something to help you out, especially when it's a poison one. And you also want to cook some barbecue, because meat helps you regain some of the stamina you've lost or health. Now you're gonna have to wait till the song is done and then it'll be perfect. There you go. Oh no, I got it where? Alright, let's try again. So you're gonna want to cook the meats. You're gonna want to wait until the song ends, or it's close to ending.
So tasty.
Yes, like that. So you're gonna want to pack up some of those. You're gonna want to make sure that you have your potions, your mega potions, and your antidotes. And you could also craft stuff and assign auto craft to certain items. So when you get like a herb or something, it'll automatically make it a potion and a mega potion if you get some honey and all that good stuff. So always grab the stuff that's on your way. Don't leave anything because you're probably gonna need it later. Now the next tip is always check your hunter's info and your hunter's notes. Your hunter's notes, especially with monsters, will help you a lot and it'll help you know the monster better. So let's say the one I'm doing has poison, so I know that I have to bring a lot of antidotes because it does a lot of poison attacks. I forgot to put this in, but you have to see the monster first. Once you see it, you could retract, go somewhere safe, pull out your hunter's notes, and see what the monster is about. Well, at least the basics. So yeah, sorry I left that out, and it's always good to know your enemy before you go into a battle. Next tip is your polymule. Your little doggo, what a cutie. Now this doggo is actually very handy. You can literally use it to sharpen your weapons on the go. It's like so handy. You could drink your potions and all that stuff. You could actually grab items that you see. This thing, you could just grab it and go. There's a lot of things that you could do on your polymule that'll save you so much time, and it also helps with your stamina. Your hunter, when they run, they lose stamina, but if you're on a polymule, you don't lose that stamina. And you can also do some attacks when you see the monster. You could jump off your polymule and look all cool and stuff, but mainly for traversing, it's such a handy thing. Always collect things on the go because you could actually craft items, and in case you're like missing something or need potion, you could just jump on your polymeal, look for some herbs and craft it. So always grab the stuff around you. And being on the polymeal literally makes that a whole lot easier. Alright, so the next tip is to play with your friends. This game can be played solo, but it could be played multiplayer as well, and it's really easy on the Switch. They actually made a whole new online system for this game, and hub quests are quests that you could take with your friends. Now you could take up to 4 friends. Now these quests are a little bit more difficult than your usual quests, but since you have friends with you, they're a lot easy and you guys could grind together. Now this is coming from a person who really likes single player games, but I found that multiplayer in this game is still very fun, and it's really rewarding, especially playing with your friends and helping them out, or they help you out and even carry you a little for a certain extent so you can get your grasp on what to do.
Never do today what you can do tomorrow is what Hinoa always says.
So playing with friends is awesome, and I highly recommend it. Alright, next tip is do side quests or optional sub quests. Now these you could take on 5 at a time, and as a reward you get armor spears. Now armor spears are important. They help you upgrade your armor, so you're going to want to do a lot of these, and you're going to want to do a variation of, because some armor spears are weaker while other ones are more stronger. So the stronger ones obviously are the harder ones, but they're generally easy and can be accomplished even when you're on a different quest. Alright, and the last tip is to have fun and to experiment. This game could be very easy, but it could also be very overwhelming. But don't worry, this game, especially Rise, is more forgiving than the other titles, and it might take you some time to get used to a lot of the things, especially if this is your first Monster Hunter game. But just keep at it and keep playing with it and looking through menus and all that stuff, and you'll find that it's not that bad of a game. It's not hard at all, and if you just keep up with the pace, you'll find that this game could be really fun and really addicting. So there's that warning too. So don't let all the stuff intimidate you. Just take it one step at a time. You're in no rush. The story is very on the back burner, so you could take your time doing things on your own pace. And plus, you could also play with friends who could teach you more. Bonus tip! Bonus tip! This is Mandy's bonus tips. Alright, so the other tips were mostly focusing on not dying. These are mostly aesthetic. And you want to take advantage of this bar over here. You could change your greetings, your stickers, and you get new stickers once you progress in the game, your custom shoutouts, all that good stuff. So for a Mandy bonus tip, look at your little bar over here. It might not be important for monster hunting, but it's still kind of cool. Now you do have a camera in this game, and it's very cool. You're going to want to have like a selfie mode, so press the L stick and that'll give you the Kahoot view. Now Kahoot is your owl buddy, and he will hold the camera while you take pictures, and you can do different poses which are cute, and there's like a whole bunch of them. This is my favorite, so sassy, I like it. So yeah, and these pictures could be used in your album, and you could actually use them for your guild card. So the guild card is something that every hunter gets, and you could share them with your friends when you're online. You could view it and you could edit. So you could edit a ton of stuff from your titles. There's like a whole bunch of things. And you have 3 of them you could play with. So yeah, I just put blue star twin swords because I use dual blades. You could put your preferred playtime, play style. I put relax and fun, less chat. My comment is play a good game. So yeah, that's your guild card. Now you can only send it to somebody if they're online with you. Those are my beginning tips for Monster Hunter Rise. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you found it of any use, please hit that like button. I would appreciate it. And if you like my channel, I'd love to see more, press the subscribe button. I would appreciate that too. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day. And as always, hold on. Let me go get my, and as always, play a good game.
Hello.
Move away. And as always, play a good game.